Okay, gang, we're here to talk a little bit about the first Master Dagger tonight, and the way we teach it here in the Chicago Swordplay Guild. It's pretty straightforward. The remedy itself is just discussing the initial parry, or block, if you will. It's a driven forward motion, driving off the line and in. If you want more detail, you can read my blog. It'll talk about it at more length. But it's a movement into the attack, trying to reduce the pressure of the attack before it fully forms, below the other person's arm offline, bring it down to the level of my shoulder, so I'm not interested in parrying up over my head. I'll do a bad one and label it in a minute. And then while the other arm is coming up, and just some basic things that can happen here. We are not discussing any of the players that follow the remedy itself, just the remedy itself. All right, so Jake here is right-handed. Go ahead and just put the knife on target, Jake. Beautiful. So the knife comes up, knife comes down. He's trying to stab me somewhere in the upper quadrant. That could be a little lower, it could be a little higher. It doesn't much matter as long as it's in that quadrant. So back up a quarter step. The other thing is measure. If I'm starting a knife fight right up, come here, Jake. If we're starting our knife fight right here, and he's doing anything besides drawing that knife prior to the attack, I should just be going. That means this fight started a long time ago, and we have other problems. So, first remedy, I'm going to start from Iron Gate, just down here, nice and placative, ready to play. The knife comes in, he's going to boom, off the line, and notice my arm is low, not way up here, level. This hand came up, ready to work. His arm is blown back and it reduced pressure. He finished his step. That won't always happen, but it's great when it does. So, a couple things. If we're going to get that stab, we can follow through and hit him. So that knife comes. Boom! Be a closed fist, a hammer fist. It can be an open palm. It can be straight in, driving him down. Hitting him is very good. What I want you to do now is we'll take an eye blink of time. I want you to bring the other hand to bear after the dagger. Okay. It can also be a defensive action. So when that knife comes in, boom, boom, I can throw this in. It's a cover. It can play. Off that cover, we can even go simpler. Just grab that head, pow, and move into some of Fiore's other work. Pass the knife and get around him. All kinds of different things. The main thing is it needs to stay dynamic. It needs to break the distance and needs to bring him to zero pressure. So, angles you guys can see when that knife comes, boom, boom. Knife gets blown back, out, hitting this guy if need be, and then we can follow up and play from there. Put him on the ground or whatever comes. All right?
Yep.
So, when the knife comes, boom, boom, hips turning. Even on a straight line, that hip's turning, keeping this wide and clear. Could be the elbow if you have to. One more time.
Take a step this way.
Step that way.
There you go.
Or when the knife comes, he throws another hand up. That can cover. Hey, great. This is a wonderful cover. We can move, right? We got the hip, we got the head. Moving into other type actions. You have to stay 100% true to the master if the Fiores make it melt funny. If things go a little strange, that's totally fine. It won't always go exactly the way you want it. That's why it's a remedy, and it has players that follow, but if they're not what arrives, that's fine. Hit him, move on. Okay, cool, thanks.